Peace and light, family. I hope that you are well, and I hope that y'all can hear me well. Let me move my camera down a little bit. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is well. Hey, virtuous CEO lady, how you doing? I'm about to just light a little bit of sage, you guys. I haven't um fully smudged my house since this morning, y'all. I smudge my house all the time, and I haven't fully smudged since this morning, so I'm just gonna light it just a little peak of sage, okay, just to get a little bit going in here. I hope that y'all are well. Much peace, much light, much joy, happiness, prosperity, success, all the good vibes and good energy. We have a full moon upon us, family. So let's capture all this good full moon energy. Hey, everybody. I hope that y'all are well. Let's get all this good full moon energy. So I wanted to go live to talk about the full moon coming up, but also talk about December 21st, 2020. In the wellness community group chat, shout out to the wellness community. In the community group chat, I've been getting a lot of questions about December 21st, 2020 and what is happening. Everybody has been talking about like this big energy shift, how there's about to be a lot of change spiritually, especially for Black people and people of color. So I want to explain what is exactly happening on December 21st, 2020, why it's important, and what we can do to prepare. But before I do that, I want to get into the full moon. Y'all got notes, so y'all, I'm ratchet low key. Okay, I'll be writing my notes on a paper towel. So I have some notes because I want to make sure I touch on all my points because I'm going to be packing in a lot of information during this live, and a lot of it it's all about planetary alignment and energy and vibrations, and I'm going to not only tell you what is happening but tell you spiritually what you can do to prepare for both the full moon as well as for December 21st, 2020, so that you can get all that you can get out of this energy. You know, I want us to be able to utilize this energy to the best of our ability. So I do advise that you take notes because there may be some spiritual bath recommendations that will include some herbs and some things that you can do. There will be, some things that you need to do in terms of aligning with ancestors and spirit and praying and things like that. So please do take notes if you can, if you have time. Hey, everybody. If you have time, please take notes. If not, you can always go back and watch the video again. So today is November 29th. The full moon peaks tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, November 30th at 4:39 a.m. Okay, 4:39 a.m. Now this is a full moon in Gemini. So Gemini is all about communication. Now let me tell you, the reason this full moon is so significant, it's solely because we have a penumbral eclipse, okay? So with a penumbral eclipse, essentially, it's not the same as like a regular lunar eclipse. What makes this specific, what makes this specific eclipse so significant and so important is that it's the full moon will be in Earth's outer shadow. So essentially, when we say a penumbral eclipse, it's just speaking of the outer shadow of the earth. So the full moon will be, and you said not the ocean, well, you know, the Pacific. The Pacific specific is so much. So much. The words are just so close. Specific Pacific. I don't know. But okay. So what makes the full moon so significant is that once again it's going to be an eclipse. So what makes this eclipse unique is that the moon will be moving into the Earth's outer shadow, right? So the eclipse will be visible from Earth, will be from not just from Earth, but like from North America. It's not common where we'll get to see an eclipse of this magnitude from where we are on the planet, right? So we'll finally be able to fully see this eclipse, and what it'll look like is the moon will look. Eventually it'll look partially dark red, so it'll almost look as though if the moon is split. So you'll be able to see it. It peaks at 4:39 a.m. November 30th, so tomorrow morning. 4:39 a.m. Which, if you guys know anything about 4:39 a.m., you know that between the hours of really 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is what we call spirit hours, right? Because that's the time where everything is very quiet, and they say that the veil is very thin. The veil between the physical human realm and spirit realm is very, very thin. Okay, so that's a good time to communicate with spirit, to put your energy and your intentions out there and all that good stuff. Okay, so 4:39. Now, Now, anytime the moon, especially the full moon, has an eclipse, it just heightens and elevates the energy, okay? So they say with this eclipse, the energy will be 3 times more powerful than it is with any other full moon. It'll be 3 times more powerful, okay, just because of this eclipse. Yes, so the 4:39 a.m. is Eastern Standard Time. 4:39 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it'll be 3 times more powerful than any other full moon. So this is the key, right? Anytime that you have a full moon, you want to focus on 2 things. You want to focus on releasing things that you no longer desire, as well as setting your intentions and giving gratitude for the things that have manifested in your life. So the things that have manifested in your life, for the people who have entered your life, what do you want to do with that? What do you want to go with that? How do you want to grow that? How do you want that to be better? And then also releasing what no longer serves you. Okay, so those are 2 things you always want to do during the full moon. Now, the key with this full moon is, once again, the energy is 3 times more powerful because of the eclipse. Okay, 3 times more powerful. So you want to be very, very clear about what it is that you want and how you want to grow and what your desires are. And you also want to be super clear about what it is that you are trying to release. Okay, super clear about what you desire and super clear about what it is that you want to release, and let it go. So you want to practice a full moon release ceremony. I have a video dedicated solely to full moons and the significance of the full moon and releasing. So you can watch that video as well to get some detail on the full moon release ceremony. And also I have a video about candle magic and setting your intentions. So you can do that as well for what it is that you want to do with what you have manifested during this moon cycle. So as we know, the full moon is a sign of the ending of a moon cycle, okay? So you just want to be very mindful to give gratitude for everything that has manifested during this moon cycle. Decide what you want to do with it and release what no longer serves you. Okay, give gratitude for what manifested during this moon cycle. Decide what it is that you want to do with it. That's more manifestation. And then release what no longer serves you. The energy is 3 times more powerful because of this eclipse. So please take advantage of it. Please take advantage of it. Once again, the full moon peaks at 4:39 a.m. Okay, 4:39 a.m. So please be mindful of that. All right, 4:39 a.m. November 30th, tomorrow. So if you're watching this after that, then you just missed it a little bit. But you didn't quite fully miss it, because please also remember that you have 3 days of full moon energy after the peak of the full moon. So if you don't quite have time to do your ceremonies and do your manifestations, it is okay. You have 3 days after the peak of the full moon. Once again, this full moon is in Gemini, which what makes this unique is that it's all about communication. It's all about saying what you want and what you desire. But also, Gemini brings some anxiety and a little bit of indecisiveness, okay? So when it comes to being clear about what it is you want, being clear about what you desire, do not be surprised if you feel a little anxious, if you feel a little nervous about actually declaring what you want. Don't be surprised if you may have some anxieties about being very clear about your intentions and what it is that you desire. That is all a part of the Gemini energy, okay? That nervousness and that anxiety, all that's Gemini stuff, okay? They bring all of that indecisiveness and split decisions and stuff like that, and you don't know what you want, you ain't quite sure. All of that is Gemini. So at this time, you're going to have to fight against that energy, okay? You're going to have to fight against that energy. You are going to have to overcome the indecisiveness. You're going to have to overcome not being sure about what it is that you want. You're going to have to overcome the anxiety. And because Gemini is centered in communication, you need to, if it's a person that you desire or a person that you want, you just need to tell them how you feel. Okay, you need to make it clear. If it's a raise or a change in career that you want, you need to let it be known and make your request. Okay, this is the time to communicate your desires and communicate your feelings, to overcome the fear, the anxiety, the nervousness. Okay, if you're with your partner and you have a decision that you want to make that may affect your partner, but you're nervous to tell them, this is the time that you just need to go ahead and say it. Look, I want to pursue my dreams. Okay, I want to change my career. I'm ready to have children, or I'm not ready to have children. All of those dramatic decisions that may really be life affecting, This is the time to decide what it is that you want and to clearly communicate it. Overcome that anxiety, overcome that indecisiveness, and really just push through and do what you have to do. Because once again, this full moon energy is 3 times more powerful than our regular full moon. 3 times more powerful solely because of this eclipse, all right? So this vibration that we're feeling here on Earth, these next 3 days, is going to be super duper powerful and heightened, all right? So please don't forget that. Let me look at my notes and make sure I touched on everything I wanted to touch on with that, with the full moon. Yes, the communication, the anxiety. Yes, so that's everything. I told you I got my paper towel with my notes on it. Yes, so that's everything for the full moon, okay? Now we talked about the moon. I do want to also talk about the sun. We will have a solar eclipse that's coming up. I didn't even put that in the title, but we do have a solar eclipse that's coming up on December 14th, I believe. So full moon November 30th, 4:39 a.m. A solar eclipse that's December 14th, all right? So please be aware of the solar eclipse. Now, how will this solar eclipse affect us? So, the solar eclipse, the sun is Shango. Shango is our sun warrior, our Orisha who is in charge of the sun. If you know anything about Shango, you know Shango is a just Orisha. He's all about justice, all about equality, all about fairness, and also a lot of warrior energy, masculine energy, okay? Warrior energy. Now, this is the thing with having that solar eclipse, right? In Shango. Our sun is going through a lot of change and transition right now, okay? So that energy, that warrior energy, that fighting energy, having that eclipse, and also the sun appearing more distant from the earth than normal. That means that in our physical body and our vibration, we may feel a little weakened. You may feel a little drained. You may find yourself sleeping a lot during this time or constantly feeling exhausted, tired, kind of almost desiring solitude and feeling a little reclusive. That's why. Okay, so December 14th, just be aware that all of those feelings may be a little heightened. All right, so that feeling a little lazy, feeling kind of tired, kind of drained, a little weak, your warrior energy, your inner fight just not really being there. You know, there may be obstacles, there may be drama, and you just feel like you don't even have the energy to entertain it. That is okay, and that's a valid feeling during this time, okay? Because in a sense, our warrior vibration is being a little blocked, all right? So that's all right. Now, the thing with this eclipse, right, with the solar eclipse, and having that warrior energy be a little blocked is that we will have to work hard to channel it. But when you do, it will be heightened to the extreme effect. Okay, so you're going to have to put a little bit more effort into fighting through, into channeling that energy, okay? Channeling that Shango energy, channeling that fighter energy. You'll have to put a little bit more effort into it. But when you do, the energy will be heightened to a whole nother level, okay? It's just that you're going to have to fight for a little bit. So fight to overcome the laziness. Fight to overcome feeling tired, feeling drained, wanting to be secluded from everyone else, all right? It's okay to be secluded for a little bit of time until you get your vibration right. But once you get your vibration right, you need to come back to the collective. And why should you come back to the collective? Because December 21st, exactly 1 week after this solar eclipse, we will have an extreme societal energy shift. Okay? December 21st, 2020, we will have an extreme societal energy shift. All right? Let's get into December 21st, 2020. All right? This is the thing. This is the thing. With December 21st, in any year, it's already magical because it's a solstice, all right? It's already magical because it's a solstice. And the thing with this winter solstice that's happening December 21st is a solstice is magical because they say that this is the time where the veil is thin. The veil is thin. What does that mean? What does it mean when somebody says the veil is thin? When we say the veil is thin, that means that the veil between the spirit realm and physical realm is very thin. The veil between dimensions is very thin. So when the veil is thin, that means that it's easier to communicate with spirit. It's easier to communicate with our energy sources, with the universe, with God during this time because the veil is very thin. Okay, so that happens during any solstice. So think about that. Keep that in mind. The veil is very thin every December 21st. But what makes December 21st, 2020 so unique? Not only is the veil thin because the solstice, but also we have the grand conjunction or the great conjunction. So the conjunction is the coming together. Anytime we have a conjunction, it's the coming together. But what is coming together? Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter and Saturn will be zero point 0.1 degree apart. Basically, they holding on to each other, okay? That energy field is coming together and it is going to cause a great energy shift. All right? Now, we need to be super mindful of how we handle this energy because think about everything that I just said. December 14th, we have our solar eclipse. December 21st is the solstice, right? So the solstice already has the veil thin. Now with the solar eclipse, December 14th, already expect that you may be feeling a little drained. You may be feeling a little tired, like you don't have that fight. You don't have that warrior energy. You may also feel like things are happening around you that have no explanation. Things are not fair because once again, the sun is ruled by Shango. Shango is all about justice, peace, equality, all that good stuff, all right? So you just want to be super duper mindful that starting out, you may feel a little weakened, you may feel a little down. But if you work intentionally to channel that Shango energy, give honor, give thanks for the sun, give thanks for the energy that the sun brings. Do some transmutation, do some Reiki using that sun energy. Go stand outside, bathe in it. You're going to really, really have to do some sun work during this time. But if you do that, exactly 1 week later, that energy is going to come in handy because the veil is going to be very thin due to the solstice. And then on top of that, you have the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Now, why is Jupiter and Saturn coming together so important? Because Jupiter and Saturn are both our social planets. That means that there will be an energy shift for society, not just as individuals, but for society. It's all about socialization. It's all about coming together. It's all about collective growth and the leveling up of the collective consciousness. That means that this spiritual shift, this spiritual awakening that has already been happening is about to be extremely elevated. What you are going to see is a lot more people being interested in spirituality, doing the work to honor ancestors, doing work to kind of get to know themselves and get to know their desires. And the most beautiful thing is that the conjunction is happening at 0 degrees Aquarius, which is an air sign, okay? Our previous because conjunctions happen about every 20 years or so, but our previous conjunctions have all been in earth signs, which causes us to be grounded, causes us to face reality, be more level-headed in thinking. The beauty of this conjunction happening during an air sign is that not only are our two social planets coming together, which once again, that means as a collective, as a society, we will be affected by this shift, but also it's happening in an air sign, which means that this spiritual awakening will lead to idealism, creative ideas, creative businesses, creative prosperity. And with Jupiter, Jupiter is all about optimism. Jupiter is all about prosperity and abundance, growth, and physical manifestations. That's what Jupiter is all about. So we're talking about businesses growing, okay? We're talking about financial manifestations growing, family relationships growing, friendship relationships growing. All the beautiful physical, tangible things that we desire are leveling up. Okay? Leveling up as a society because of this energy shift. But this is the thing about Saturn. Saturn is all about self-discipline. Saturn is about introspection. Saturn is about work ethic, okay? So that's what Saturn is all about. So what does those two planets coming together mean? That means that as a society, if we follow Saturn, if we look within, we become more self-disciplined as a society. Okay? We become more introspective as a society. We do our work and we grow as a society. Okay? As a collective. Our Jupiter, our material manifestations are going to go through the roof. Okay? Everything is heightened. Everything is abundant. And when I say society, I'm not just talking about the world too. I'm speaking of your individual tribes, okay? So this is when you want to start paying attention to your friendships, paying attention to your family, your business partners, okay? Because that's also your personal collective, all right? That's your personal collective. So if you have business plans happening, you have family, friends, you want to make sure that y'all are all kind of aligned and y'all are prepared for this energy shift. This is the time where you kind of need to start cleaning out your circle. All right. We don't have time for weak links in the tribe. All right. And when I say weak links in the tribe, I'm talking about people who are not following that Jupiter, people who are not being optimistic, people who are working against the idealism and working against the big dreams. These are the people who you tell your dreams to when they want to down talk them or present all the doubt to you. Okay, those are those people. This is the time that you can't even be around that vibration. You can't do that. Clean up your tribe. Clean up your circle. We ain't got time for no negativity during this energy shift. All right. We are manifesting. We are abundant. We are well. We are financially prosperous. All that good stuff. All right. So this is the time where you need to elevate your tribe by watering your garden. I spoke before about when you water your garden, you are essentially nourishing those who nourish you. All right, think about a garden. In your garden, you grow fruits, vegetables, even just hell, having some flowers and plants. You are able to breathe in fresh air. They nourish you. You want to water your garden. Water those family members, those friends, those sacred tribe members who nourish you, who speak light into you. You do the same for them, and you nourish those relationships because that's the tribe that you need to be around during this time. All right. So once again, December 21st, we have the solstice happening, which means that the veil is very thin. We can manifest any and everything that we desire, and it'll be easy. All right. As a people, we have to start welcoming ease into our life. Stop saying I'm working hard. Stop saying I know I'm going to have to struggle for a little while, but I'm going to get this. No, no, no. Speak ease into your life. Speak ease into your life, okay? This is easy. We are manifesting easily. This money is coming easily. This business is growing easily. My friendships, my tribe, my family members is easy. My wellness is easy. Staying healthy is easy. You have to start manifesting ease into your life. Speak it into existence, okay? Speak it into existence. That solstice makes that veil very, very thin. All of this is coming easy. This prosperity is coming easy. Okay? The great conjunction or grand conjunction is happening at 0 degrees Aquarius, which means that there is a shift. Okay? Idealism. Aquarius is the air sign. Idealism. Very airy, very go with the flow. Okay? Think about the wind. Think about the breeze. All right? Very go with the flow. Cleaning away things that no longer serve you and welcoming in, bringing in abundance. Okay? So mind your tribe, mind your circle. Jupiter and Saturn, two social planets. That means that this is happening to everyone. We will all feel this shift, all right? But you want to be mindful of people who reject the shift, people who want to stay the same. Clean up your tribe. Okay, clean up your tribe. Be mindful of who you're picking up the phone for. Be mindful of who you're sharing these big dreams with and these big ideas with. Be mindful of who you're sharing this business with. Everybody, and I'm going to tell you this, all right, because I'm not even one to be like, oh, you got to keep things a secret and stuff like that. This is my philosophy, all right? And I'm just going to share this with y'all, and you could take it or you could leave it. This is my philosophy. If I don't feel comfortable telling you my dreams and my desires and my secrets, you ain't somebody I need to be fucking with. Okay? I'm going to just say that like that. If I feel like I got to keep my dreams and my desires a secret from you because you going to speak down on them, you don't believe in them, you don't think that they can manifest, they can happen, you go working against what I desire, you don't need to be in my tribe. So if you got that mentality of let me keep this a secret because I don't want nobody fucking it up, you fucking with the wrong people. Okay? So that's what I mean when I say clean up your tribe and water your garden properly. Water your garden properly. Okay, water your garden properly. Be super duper mindful of who you have in your tribe, because if people in your tribe are not nourishing you, they don't need to be in your tribe. If you can't tell your ideas and your dreams and your secrets to people in your tribe, then they don't need to be in your tribe. That means that you got enemies in your circle. All right, so that's something that you may have to work on. That may be some internal work you need to do, because why are you choosing to hold on to people who don't wish you wellness? Huh? Huh? Why are you holding on to people who don't wish you wellness? All right, you got to let that go. If you got to question the intentions of people around you, why are you allowing them to be in your energy field? You got to let that go. Okay? As a collective, we are elevating. Jupiter and Saturn, this grand conjunction is happening as a collective, two social planets coming together. That means that there's an extreme energy shift as a collective. Be mindful. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of who you consider your collective. Who's a part of your collective? Who are you allowing to dwell in your collective? You want to make sure that you are dwelling with doers and seers and visionaries and manifestors. Okay? That's who you should be dwelling with. If you ain't dwelling with that, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you love. Okay? If you're not dwelling with doers and manifestors and visionaries, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you strength. I'm sending you peace energy, because you need that. You need that. Okay? So with Jupiter and Saturn coming together, once again, Jupiter is all about optimism. It's all about the connection. And the thing with Jupiter too is Jupiter is Obatala's planet. Obatala, Obatala, Obatala. I love Obatala, because guess what Obatala is all about? Obatala is all about communication. Obatala is all about purification. Okay? Obatala, if you're not familiar with Obatala, he's our Orisha who's always dressed in all white. Okay? He's all about purification and cleansing. All right? All about peace energy. That's Obatala. Now, the thing with Obatala, right? You have these ideals. You have, because Jupiter, you have this idealism. You're going to have these big ideas and these big fantasies and big dreams and things that you want and things that you desire, right? So what you need to do is, during that time, December 21st, you want to be mindful of writing it down. Write it down. Everything that you want, everything you desire, write it down. White paper, get a white candle, write it down. You want to do your candle magic. Okay, I have the Easy Candle Magic 101 video. Do your candle magic. White paper, white candle, write it down. Put it under that candle. Let that candle burn out. All of your manifestations, all of your desires, write it down. Okay? What you might want to do as well, as the candle starts to melt, add a couple drops of eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is native to Obatala. Okay? That's one of Obatala's. So write it down, a couple drops of eucalyptus in a candle, or get you a eucalyptus white candle if you have it. Okay? That's for Jupiter. That's to increase your idealism, to increase your optimism, increase your hope. Okay? Now with Saturn, hold on, I gotta make sure my lip gloss is together. Okay, this is Crayon Case. I'm support Black business. Shout out to Super Scent. This is Crayon Case. Okay? But okay, so with Saturn, now, this is what I love so much about Saturn, right? So Jupiter is Obatala. Obatala is our communication, throat chakra, okay? Obatala, all white candles, all of that stuff. Obatala. Now, this is the beautiful thing about Saturn, right? Saturn is our Ogun energy. Ogun energy. So Ogun is heart chakra. Ogun is love. Ogun is also a warrior. So some of that warrior energy that was depleted from the solar eclipse, December 14th, will be restored December 21st. That means that there will be a new resurgence of energy, of ready to work and get this done, a new resurgence of self-discipline, okay? So all of that is going to be restored December 21st, okay? Ogun is coming to town. Okay, Ogun is coming to town and taking over as a society. All right, so you're going to be more introspective, more self-disciplined, and your willpower will increase. So I know when I said, with Saturn and Jupiter coming together, Saturn brings introspection and self-discipline, right? And responsibility. I know some people probably were thinking like, well, I don't have willpower. I struggle with willpower. Ogun is increasing that natural increase of willpower, natural increase of change. You may be your Jupiter, that Jupiter energy is going to have you thinking about all these things that you want to do and all these things that you want to manifest. But then you may be thinking like, well, how am I going to get this done? I got this idea for this business, but how will this happen? Ogun is bringing you that warrior energy, okay? Ogun is opening up that heart chakra and making that thing glow and attracting the people around you who are going to help you manifest that. That's that love energy. I got chills thinking about it. Ogun is coming to town, honey. So all of that will be cleared up. All of that will be restored. Your energy is going to be heightened. Your frequency, your vibration is going to be heightened. You will have a new recharge of inner internal strength. Okay, that warrior energy is real. So I wrote down some herbs so that you all can take a spiritual bath December 21st. So you have your candle magic, right? Ogun or Obatala or white candle for manifestations and desires. What do you want? Get you a green candle for Ogun. Okay, if you have green construction paper or something, use it. If not, white paper is fine. On that paper, write down the internal self that you want to manifest. What traits about you? So for Obatala, it's going to be all of your tangible material stuff that you want to manifest: business, money, house, whatever it is, relationship, anything. For that Ogun energy, be introspective. What about you do you want to change? What characteristics in you do you want to manifest in order to level up so that those manifestations that's under that white candle can pop? Okay? How do you want to level up internally? That's what you're going to put under that green candle. Okay, so on your altar or somewhere in your house, if you don't have an altar, that's okay. All right, don't feel pressure to start. If you don't have one, it's okay. But somewhere in your house, you should have the white intention candle and you got your green intention candle. Your white is for Jupiter, Obatala. Your green is for Saturn, Ogun. Okay, so under your green is your introspection, what you are changing. Under your white is your manifestation, your physical things. So green internal, white external. Green Ogun, white Obatala. Okay? That's what you'll be doing for your candle work. Now, spiritual bath, December 21st. So December 21st, you got your candles going. Now it's time for your spiritual bath. So, of course, you know, we got Obatala and Ogun. So pulling out my paper towel. So you want to make sure that for your spiritual bath, for Obatala, you got to have your coconut. Put some coconut in there. It could be coconut milk. It could be coconut water. But put some type of coconut in there. You also want to make sure you have your tobacco and your sweet basil. Okay, this is all going in your spiritual bath. For Ogun, you want to make sure that you have your rum. You also want to make sure that you have some tobacco for Ogun. For Obatala, don't forget that eucalyptus as well. For Obatala, okay, so you can put a little eucalyptus. So overall in your spiritual bath, you got your sweet basil, coconut, your rum, white rum, your eucalyptus. You got a little bit of tobacco. And then if you desire, you can also sprinkle a little sage in there for your spiritual bath. But that'll help you with the Jupiter, Saturn, Obatala, Ogun, bringing that energy and leveling that energy up. All right, so you take your spiritual bath, and as you are in your spiritual bath and you got all your herbs in your spiritual bath, you want to be speaking those things into existence. So all of those things that you put under that green candle, where you want to level up and how you want to level up, now you turn them into I am mantras. Okay, so if you want to increase your willpower, okay, I am strong in willpower. I am mighty with willpower. Okay, so you're just simply going to turn all of that into I am mantras. All right. If you want to be kinder, I am kind. If you want to be more optimistic, I am optimistic. So you now turn them into I am mantras, all right? When it comes to what's under that white candle, your tangible manifestations, you want to be more financially abundant. I am financially abundant. You want to have more positive relationships. I am full of positive relationships. Anything that you want, anything that you desire, that you put under those candles, turn them into I am mantras. And as you are in your spiritual bath, you put those herbs in your bath. As you're in your spiritual bath, you are reciting these I am mantras. All right. And that's calling the energy. So now you got your candles going. Now you got your spiritual baths and stuff like that with your herbs and your oil, because you could put eucalyptus oil in there, or clary sage oil if you got it. Now you got your spiritual bath, or coconut oil if you don't have coconut milk or coconut water, or you might want to use all three. Okay, you can put coconut oil in there. But as you got your spiritual bath going, you're reciting your I am mantras and speaking this energy over yourself. Now I know somebody out there is probably like, well, I can't take a spiritual bath. I only got a shower. You taking notes, Kendra? Okay. If you don't have no way to take notes, be like me, okay, and use your paper towel. All right. But yes, I know some people are out there like, I don't have a bathtub, or I just got a stand-up shower. You can still take a spiritual bath even if you don't have a bathtub. You make what we call a spiritual bath tea. So on your stove, you get a big pot. You put all of the herbs and oils in the pot and bring them to a high steam. Not quite a boil, but a high steam, like right before it's about to boil, all right? You don't want to bring it to a boil because you don't want to boil the nutrients and the power out of the herbs. Bring it to a high steam. Turn the stove off. Let the water cool down. Take it in the shower with you. And you can have a cup or have something, and you can just slowly pour the water over your body. Pour your spiritual bath tea over your body, okay? And that's still taking a spiritual bath. The intentions with the spiritual bath, once again, is just to clean off your portals or your pores. Clean out your portal, okay? Your pores are the portal on your body. It's where your energy comes through and where you receive energy. So with the spiritual bath, you just want that intentional water, that intentional spiritual water. You want, with all of your tools, all of your herbs and your oils in it, you want that to cover every pore or portal on your body, okay? So that's the intention with it. If you can soak in a spiritual bath, that's perfect. But if not, if you got a stand-up shower, you can still bathe your body in this intentional spiritual bath by making a spiritual bath tea. So nobody is excluded here. Trust and believe. I was in Ghana, and in Ghana, people were taking spiritual baths in the river. Okay, they would have their bucket of herbs in the water, and they were in the river. Okay, and they were wiping down. All right, being bathed. Okay, wiping down in the oils and shea butters and stuff and being bathed. So please don't think that you can't do it. No matter where you are, you can make this happen for yourself. All right. So, but December 21st, we have our candle magic going, your white and your green candle, Obatala, Ogun, Jupiter, Saturn. All right, you have your candles going, your external and internal manifestations. You take your spiritual bath. You got your herbs and everything in there for Obatala and Ogun, the tobacco, your rum. You got your eucalyptus, your basil, your sage, all that good stuff, your coconut, everything, okay? If you have some cola nuts, put some cola nuts in there. Ogun loves cola nuts, okay? Pineapple as well for Ogun. If you have some pineapple, you could throw some pineapple in there for Ogun, but things like that, okay? When you come out the bath, you want to dress in all white. Okay, dress in all white. Dab a little sage oil or eucalyptus oil behind each ear and on your third eye, okay? Third eye chakra, all right? You want to make sure that you smudge your entire body with sweet basil or sage. Smudge your entire body, all right? And then we go into prayer mode. Okay? Now, how you pray is completely up to you. It's completely up to whatever your spirit leads, you know? It's about the intention. So however you pray is completely up to you, all right? So I'm not going to give any prescribed prayers. I'll just tell you how I like to pray, okay? I'm not prescribing a prayer for you and saying that this is what you should do, but based on my beliefs and stuff, this is how I like to pray, all right? All things protected, all things well. When I pray, I'm very mindful to pray to God. I pray to God, and I give thanks to God for the universe, for the universal spirit, the one energy, the one spirit. I'm giving thanks for the plants, the trees, the sun, the moon, the stars, my people, us, animals, everything, water, everything. I'm giving thanks for the universal spirit. I give thanks for ancestors. I give thanks for spirit guides. Then I give thanks to my ancestors and my spirit guides for specific things that have happened. I try to get very clear and very specific. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for my abundance. Thank you for my good health. I felt really, really well and really good these past few days. And thank you for my physical health. Thank you for allowing my body to be free of inflammation and pain. Thank you. I'm very specific when I pray, right? And I'm giving clear gratitude for so many good things that oftentimes some people consider small things, but these are big deals. You know, we don't realize how good our health is until our health is gone. Okay? So this is what you should do. You should give thanks for every little thing, the good food that you eat. Okay, thank you for that good meal. I had a cheese frittata that was just amazing and divine. Thank you for allowing me to have my taste buds to taste it. Thank you for the hands that prepared it. Thank you for the people that you have put in my pathway. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's how I choose to pray. I give thanks to God for being God. I give thanks to God for the universe. I give thanks for my ancestors, for my spirit guides, and I give thanks to them as well. Okay, so I give thanks for all of that stuff. Another thing that I like to do when I'm praying is I don't necessarily ask for things. I speak my I am mantras. Okay, so I give gratitude for all of my I ams. So, ancestors, I give you gratitude because I am abundant with great things. I give you thanks, God, because I am well, holistically well, and my wellness is secure. Shango, I thank you for having a just and compassionate spirit. Move up your chakras. I move up my chakras as well, because moving up the chakras is a great way to remind you of what to be grateful for. So I posted a video, a reel on Instagram, and it's a 7 chakra meditation. So as you're praying, also move up your chakras so that you can be remindful so that you can be reminded of what to be thankful for. So starting from the root, God, Shango, I am thankful for my safety, for my protection, for my compassion. Yemeya, sacral chakra. I am thankful for my creativity, for being nurtured, and for nurturing. Oshun, my solar plexus. I am thankful for being emotionally connected and well and expressive and whole. Ogun, my heart. I am grateful for being loved and for loving. Thank you for my tribe. Thank you for healthy friendships and family relationships. Thank you for repairing relationships that may have not been once in a wellness centered space. Thank you for bringing my people back, my tribe back to me well and whole, and for bringing me back to them well and whole. Thank you for forgiveness. This is heart chakra, Ogun. Thank you for forgiveness. Thank you for blessing me with a forgiving heart and for making room for other people to forgive me, because I know I haven't always been perfect. So thank you for allowing me to forgive and for allowing me to be forgiven. I appreciate you, Ogun. Obatala, throat. Thank you for allowing me to speak wellness and light into people. Thank you for guarding my tongue and making sure that I only speak manifestations of positivity and light into my life and in the life of others. Thank you for allowing me to express and communicate with love and wellness and allowing my communications to be well received. Thank you. Orun Mila, Orun, Orun, Orun. Our third eye, Orun. Thank you for intuition. Thank you for vision. Thank you for love. Thank you for discernment. Thank you for allowing me to see without even opening my vision eyes. Okay. Thank you for allowing me to see. Thank you for allowing me to know. Ori, Oludumare, Ori, or whoever your crown, whoever has your head, whoever has your crown. Okay, God energy, crown energy. Thank you for divine protection. Thank you for divine guidance. Thank you for ancestors. Thank you for spirit guides. I give thanks for all that is. I am, I am, I am, I am. I am well. I am all knowing. I am discerning. I am intuitive. I am easily expressing and communicating with wellness and love. I am loved and loving. I am emotionally connected and well. I am creative, nurtured, and nurturing. I am safe and protected and compassionate and fair. I am well. Ashe. Ashe. And that's a prayer. Okay, that's a prayer. So when you get out of your spiritual bath, whatever feels good to you, whatever feels good to you, you pray that prayer however you choose to pray. If you want to pray Allah, Buddha, Krishna, whoever, in the name of Jesus, however you want to do it, it's completely up to you. But those are just some quick reminders of how I like to do it. Once again, just move up the chakras. If you need a reminder of what to be thankful for, or what you should, who you should be praying to, or how you should, just move up the chakras, okay? Everything you need to be thankful for from root to crown it dwells within there. Okay, so those are good reminders. All right, so candle magic, spiritual bath, go into prayer. All right. And once again, with this grand conjunction, or this great conjunction, Jupiter and Saturn coming together, Obatala and Ogun coming together, with them coming together, it's a collective thing. Those are our social planets, okay? Those are our social planets. So with them coming together, you just want to be very, very mindful of keeping up with your collective, okay? Keeping up with your tribe. So y'all can do this collectively as a tribe. Y'all can set a time and say, tribe, at this time, at 4 a.m., let's light our candles. At 4 p.m., let's take our spiritual bath, okay? By 7 p.m., let's be in prayer. You can do this as a collective, or you can do it as an individual. Everybody has their own time, but y'all just kind of check in with each other. Hey sis, hey bro, did you do your prayers? Did you light your candles? You need something? Let me look out for you, because once again, this is a collective elevation, a collective energy shift. So be very mindful of looking out for your people. Look out for your tribe. This is a time that we need to be giving. We need to be supporting each other. You got friends, family who's starting a podcast. Hey, watch that podcast. Give them a view. They starting a business. Support their business. Everything you do for others shall be returned unto you, because karmic energy is also elevated during this time. And it's 2021. I'm telling y'all, it's all about karma. So that's going to be a new that'll be another live I do about 2021 and the karma, but I'll give you a hint. So this I didn't even tell y'all this part. So this is another thing. I didn't even look at my notes yet, but I'm gonna look back at my notes in a second. But let me tell y'all this part, that how it's real. Okay, with December 21st, with Ogun and Obatala coming together. This is the thing. Obatala is 8. Okay, the number that he reigns in is 8. One of the numbers that he dwells in is 8. Okay, Ogun dwells in the number 4, 3 or 4, 3 or 4. Okay, so those are his supreme or his dwelling numbers. What's 8 plus 4? 12. What number is December? 12. The 21st, 2 and 1, 1 and 2. So 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, Obatala and Ogun coming together. Okay, the 8 plus the 4 equals the 12, 12, 21. All right, so I felt like I sounded a little too hotepish with that. My brother, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. But it's real. It's real. Okay, and when it comes to numerology, so for numerology, I follow Ori numbers, as well as I follow Islamic numbers, 5% numbers, Masonic numbers. So there's many forms of numerology, okay? So you can look up numerology based on the forms that you follow. The most common ones are like pagan numerology, Eurocentric numerology, things like that. But I follow Black people stuff, okay? I follow African numerology, all right? So look up the numbers for whatever it is that you follow. So 12, so for us, the 1 and the 2, 1 plus 2, 3, so that would be the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. It's a multitude of things, okay? So for the 12, once again, the 1 plus 2 is 3, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, knowledge and wisdom, the 1 and the 2 equals the 3, understanding, all right? So it's all of that good stuff, okay? But yes, so that's 12, 21, 2020, broken down. Let me look back at my notes and make sure I said everything I wanted to say. Yes, so Jupiter is about socialism, my paper towel, expansion, Obatala. Yes, it's Aquarius, the air sign, it'll be at 0 degrees that they're coming together. Yes. Gave y'all the spiritual bath, all of that good stuff. All right. So that's pretty much everything, family. I hope that covered everything. If you have questions, leave it in the comments. I'm about to get off here because I didn't plan. My intention wasn't to be on here long, but I hope that was helpful. Don't forget that your full moon will peak 4:39 a.m. November 30th, okay? 4:30, 4:39. I'm laughing at Kendra. But 4:39 a.m. November 30th, our full moon will peak. You have 3 days after the full moon to do whatever it is that you need to do. Do your release ceremonies and all that good stuff. Okay, full moon in Gemini. All about clear communication, speaking what you want into existence, clearly communicating what it is that you desire. You may feel nervous, have a little anxiety coming in during this time. All of that goes with Gemini, so it's common and it's fine. For nervousness and anxiety, some quick herbs that I could recommend for that. Kava kava. Kava kava is one of my favorite herbs for overcoming anxiety and nervousness. You can find kava kava. Yogi tea, Yogi, Y-O-G-I. Yogi tea brand has a good kava kava tea. They also add like cinnamon and cardamom, which are very flavorful when paired with kava kava, naturally flavorful, natural sweeteners as well. So Yogi has a good kava kava tea. If you don't have an herb shop near you, kava kava is Kava, Kava. So kava kava, Kava, Kava. That's a good herb for anxiety and nervousness. I do recommend minding how much you take, because if you take too much of it, you'll be knocked out sleep. All right. Knocked out sleep. You can take it in the morning. It'll relax you and calm you, but small dosing. All right. If you take a lot, you will be knocked out. Absolutely. Thank you, Bella. Bella. Thank you so much. Another good herb for nervousness and anxiety is valerian, but very similar to kava kava. Valerian will put you to sleep. My only thing with valerian is that shit smells horrible. Okay, it smells like pure horse manure. I have fresh valerian in my herb bag, my medicine bag. You boil valerian, I live on the 3rd floor. You can smell that shit in the lobby. All right, it is, but it works well. Okay, so I just got to give y'all that warning, because I don't want to sneak up on nobody with the valerian. All right, I'm giving you that fair warning. If you can get it capsulized, get the capsules. Okay, they have kava kava capsules on Amazon too, and valerian capsules. All right, if you can get the capsule, get the capsule. Lavender is also good as well. Thank you, Help Me 100. Lavender is also good as well for anxiety. Another herb, so I said the kava kava, the valerian. Help Me 100 said the lavender, which is great. Another good herb for anxiety. Listen now, okay? With this herb, you need to be very, very mindful. I'm giving you a little caveat. It's a herb that we commonly use, but when you drink it, it's also a detox herb as well. Sage. Sage is very, very good for calming anxiety. But sage, if you drink it, will make you shit. Yes, blue verrain is very good as well. Sage will make you shit. Okay, so if you drink too much sage tea, all right, sage is a soft detoxer. So you can drink sage on a daily basis, all right? But I'm telling you, in about an hour or two, it's going to move you. All right, it's going to move you. All right, it's a mover, okay? There's a movement in this room, okay? There's a leak in this old building. You gonna go, all right? So I'm just telling y'all now, don't drink it before you gotta go to work. Drink it first thing in the morning. You can get it together, all right? I'm just giving y'all that little warning. Blue verrain is absolutely also a very, very good one. A very good herb for anxiety as well. And there's a whole bunch. I probably will put I think I already have one. Have a list of herbs in the wellness community and one of the newsletters for anxiety. Yes, sage gives. That's the thing about sage. Hey, Marquis, she's talking about TMI. That's Fluffy. That's my friend, y'all. But yes, the thing with sage is sage gives you energy without giving you anxiety, and that's why I like sage in the morning so much, because sage tea will give you some energy, but also soothe anxiety, which is what you need to start your day. All right, so just be mindful. Just be mindful of that. You know, you won't go to the bathroom, but you will feel a burst of energy, but calm energy. You know, for people who need energy, you know, green tea is also very good for that. But green tea also can sometimes cause an elevation in your nervous system. All right, so you may shake a little bit or feel like a little jittery if you drink green tea. It's not necessary. It's good energy, but it's not as calming as sage energy. Okay, so green tea is a good substitute for coffee. Sage is a good substitute for green tea. Okay, it's still a part of the green tea family, but it's also a little smoother than green tea. So just be mindful. I love Tulsi's and green teas, but sometimes that energy could be a little too jittery especially if you already struggle with anxiety. So sage is a good energy booster, but also an anxiety calmer, which is hard to find that good balance. Kava Kava is simply an anxiety soother. Kava Kava is not going to give you too much energy. Kava Kava and valerian, if you take too much of both of them, you're going to be knocked out. All right. But I do like Kava Kava in the morning as well. You just, once again, got to be very mindful. When I first started taking Kava Kava, it was years ago. When I first started teaching, I started taking Kava Kava back 2014, I believe. And let me tell y'all something. I used to be at my desk like nodding off, okay? Because I had no idea. I had no idea. You keep seeing 1111, those are manifestation numbers. 1111 is all about manifestation. I'm responding to Tina Davis. That just caught my eye real quick. 1111 is all about manifestation. So when you see 1111, you should start reciting your I am mantras and giving gratitude for the things that you desire, but speak them as I ams, okay? When you see 1111, all right? Thank you for Tina for putting that in there. Okay, I ain't fooling with y'all, all right? Because I'm going to be reading questions and we're going to be on here for 2 hours, okay? I'm not fooling with y'all today, all right? It's a Sunday, all right? I'm not fooling with y'all. I came here to talk about the full moon and to talk about December 21st, 2020, all right? That's it. All right, I'm not fooling with y'all. I gave y'all the anxiety herbs and stuff like that. And then I started talking about energy and energy herbs. Now I'm over here talking about 1111. Leave me alone. All right, leave me alone. Y'all go get your candles and stuff like that. All right. The full moon is upon us. I hope y'all feel the energy and feel well. Yes, sage tea crystal. You could actually boil your sage if you desire. So this sage that we see here in bundles, this is herbs. Okay, so you could take the string off, pull this apart. I done burned it already, so I wouldn't use this one. I would use a fresh one. But herbs and all of that, cedars as well. You can make a cedar tea. This is juniper. You can make a cedar tea too. Okay, so you could do the same thing. And the thing I love so much about juniper is very, very easy to pull these off. All right, now leave me alone. All right, I ain't gonna be here with y'all all day. Okay, don't get me started. All right, I do love y'all. I love y'all. All right, and we could be here all night, 2, 3, 4 hours. I'm not doing this. All right, I love y'all so much. I ain't gonna get into it right now, but I also found a good Impepu plug. Impepu is a herb, a South Africa sacred sage, it's known as. So I want to plug y'all in. I'm trying to connect with the sister first, though, because before I plug anybody with anything, I want to make sure that she can handle the influx of orders. All right, I don't like to plug y'all in and then the sister be sold out and then y'all can't get nothing and y'all looking at me crazy. All right, I'm trying to, I want to connect with her, make sure that she has enough supplies that she can be able to supply an abundance of people if they decide to order. But I love Impepu. Impepu is Impepho, Impepu. The thing with Impepu that I love so much is South Africa's sacred herb, and it's solely used to bring in ancestor energy. Okay, so I put it back when I was in South Africa. I learned about it, and I put up videos. So you'll have to like scroll down my Instagram. I put the links in the wellness community group chat. Thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate that. I put the links in the wellness community group chat for the Impepu videos. I have one on my Instagram that goes back all the way to 2018 from when I was in South Africa. I posted it, and then I have one on YouTube. So on YouTube, you could just type in the Queen Post smudging, and I have a whole video about smudging, and in that video, I'm using sage and Impepu. But Impepu is really good. I found a good supplier that I like based here in America. It's been hard for me to get it from South Africa because of the vid, and the vid got the postal system acting crazy, okay? So they're not shipping herbs from out the country no more. Okay, so I found a sister that's based here in New York, but I want to make sure her supply is good before I shout her out and put it all the way out there. I done already recorded the video and I thought about it like, let me make sure she got enough to supply the community and also make sure that she ships everywhere. All right, so once she get back to me, I'll plug y'all in with the Impepu. But great herb, if you can find it, get it. It's solely for communicating and calling on ancestors, attracting ancestor energy. So December 21st, during that solstice, when the veil is thin, if you have some Impepu, burn it. Okay, when you have some Impepu, burn it. All right? All right, leave me alone. I'm out of here for real. Love y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Have have a good night. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy this full moon energy. I hope y'all feel it. Thank you, Bella Bella, for putting the name in there. I hope y'all feel it. Thank you, Bella Bella. Thank you, Brandy Michelle, and the entire wellness community. Bella Bella and Brandy Michelle have been great moderators tonight. The entire wellness community. Natty, hey, I love you so much, Natty. I hope that you are well. Crystal, or is it Crystal or Crystal? Every time I see that name, I think of y'all remember BET College Hill when she was like when Crystal had beat the girl with the shoe, beat Vanessa with the shoe, and she was like, Crystal, Crystal. That's, I always think of that. So I always say Crystal. Okay. If you ain't watch College Hill, sorry. You missed out. All right. All right. I love y'all. Oh, crystal, like a crystal, like quartz and stuff. Okay. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for everybody who sent the love offering to my Cash App. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. I would say y'all names, but I can't see. You know, it comes in as text message. So I can't see the name. I can only see the Cash App number. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Every dollar counts. And I just appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. All right. Peace, y'all. Enjoy y'all full moon. I'll see y'all before the 21st and before the solar eclipse on the 14th. All right, love y'all. Peace.